I
Your
would love.
communication skill is really nice, actually. There were just like couple of grammatical errors which I corrected, and
Yes.
that is fine. Although that is negligible, but there's always room for improvement.
Hello, Nishtha. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Neha. How are you doing?
I'm doing great too. Okay, so a quick introduction from my end.
Yes.
So I am Neha Datta. I am a chartered accountant. I qualified in this September only, and I started a YouTube channel too. So it's been a 4.5 months that I'm consistently being active on my channel, and it has garnered 60K subscribers so far.
Wow,
So if
that
you
is great.
so
Yeah.
I'll put this video on my channel to help my community to get a better idea that how Clapingo works.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you so much for the introduction. And my name is Nishtha Ranjan. I work here at Clapingo as a tutor, and I'm currently a student at Delhi University. And yes, thank you so much for choosing me as your speaker partner for today.
The moment I choose you as a tutor, I also checked on YouTube your conversation with other students, and I was like,
Okay.
nice.
Thank you so much. When I chose you,
Okay, yeah, thank you for correcting it.
most welcome. Okay, so would you tell me a little more about your YouTube channel?
Yes, sure. So I create content for students, for specifically CA students, and also students who are preparing for competitive exam or professional exams, and also students who are going to appear for 10th or 12th standard.
Okay.
So I am mentoring students, and in last 1 or 1.5 months, I have mentored 100 students so far via personal calling.
So I believe your work and your YouTube channel is going great, right?
Yes, by God's grace.
Okay.
Also, I'm working with a, Big Four, one of the Big Four consulting firm, PwC.
Okay.
I'm trying to manage my 9 to 5 with my content creation.
Okay. So apart from content creation, is there anything else that you do? Okay, sorry, you said that you're a chartered accountant, right? So, okay, that is great. So how do you manage all of this work?
Right now, I'm somewhere in between of trying to manage everything all together. Sometimes I record my video in a lunch break. Sometimes the moment I log off, as today I log off timely. So I immediately set my tripod and set my camera, and here I am
Okay.
trying to manage everything.
Okay. That is great. That's a lot of work, but it's really great to see you multitasking and doing it so well.
Thank
So,
you.
how many sessions have you taken with Clappingo till now?
This is my second session here.
Okay. So, how was the first session and how was the demo session for you?
It was great. My first session was with Rohit,
Okay, okay.
so it was amazing. And today also I'm hoping for same.
Yeah, I really wish that your hope comes true. I really wish that you get what you hope for in this session.
So today
Uh,
also I checked that we every time we have a topic for the session.
yes,
So today's topic was food and restaurant. So
yes.
let me be very clear and honestly tell you that I really dine out and I really go out. I'm very stay home and eat home cooked food type of person. So I have nothing to add or talk
Okay,
about in that particular. But I have got few questions that, as I mentioned, I have channel. So my community keep on asking me questions regarding English speaking specifically. So
okay,
I want you to answer that those 2 3 questions for my people. So
okay. Sure.
yeah. So first question was that you might have had conversation with a lot of people. You might be
Yes.
meeting a lot of people. Okay. So what do you feel that why people struggle with English language specifically so much?
English
What's
language specifically because look, the way people teach in English, the system of teaching English has not been great in all the schools. And most of the learners that I get over here are from either Hindi medium school or some other language, their regional language. They don't speak in Hindi that much. That is one of the reasons. And the other reason is that English education has not been well in our country, honestly. So, and when you go, and mostly these people are from remote areas or areas where they speak their own language. Okay, their state language. So they rarely speak in English with people. So that is one of the reasons. In fact, that is the reason.
I
And
have
other, yeah,
conversation with a lot of people, and they they come up with that I feel so inferior because I'm not able to speak English, so I feel so inferior. I personally think that there is nothing to feel inferior about it, just that you do not
exactly.
fit the environment. That's
Yes.
not your problem. That's not that English language is something which you can learn. So it's
Yes.
nothing to feel inferior about and attach your self worth with that. That I do not feel worthy because I'm not able to speak English. That should not be the.
Exactly. So yeah, it's just like any other language. Like you have Hindi, like you have Bengali, any other language. Okay. So English is just like that. I don't know why people feel like that. Maybe because it is a language you connect to everyone. Okay. Like it's your communicating language. So that is the reason people think that if I speak wrong English, everyone is going to judge me. But if you speak wrong Hindi, they think that no one is going to judge you. And that is also a misconception.
Yes, why do we have this misconception that whenever we are speaking in English, we become so conscious that oh my god, now I'm going to be judged for my grammatical errors, maybe my pronunciations. So we are so conscious that we end up not speaking in English. We do not even give it a try because we
Yeah.
feel oh my god, now it's the high time, now we'll be judged. So how to tackle with that mentality when someone is just starting with spoken English? So how they can deal with it?
Someone who's starting with spoken English, firstly, they need to be confident in themselves, and they need to understand that even if they're making a mistake, it's okay, because later on they're going to learn if they put in a lot of hard work and patience. Patience is very important in learning anything. So that is one thing. And the other is that you need a lot of practice. Practice is required. And you said how to tackle a situation where you feel inferior. Okay. So try not to go to people, like during initial days, not to go to people and talk to them in English who you think are going to judge you,
Hmm.
because we can't do anything about that. There are people out there who are going to judge you. Let me be honest over here. Most, like, not most, but some people out there are like that. So talk to people you're comfortable talking to during your initial days, and once you start gaining that confidence, then go and talk to strangers or other people. Yes.
As you just mentioned that there are people who gonna judge you, and
Yeah.
I completely resonate with that. What happened that till fifth standard I was in a complete Hindi medium school. Then there was a section which was specifically English medium section. Just one section was there. So I was moved to that from sixth standard till eighth, and then I switched to another school. So all in all, I did not get that environment where everyone is speaking in English. So
Mm.
you can understand when till fifth standard I'm in a complete Hindi medium school. So there's nothing like I'll be a very good enough and pro in English.
Yeah, yeah.
So with all of that, I entered in the CA course. Here also I did not get that environment where everyone is speaking in English. So obviously I'm gonna make some mistakes, some pronunciation, some grammatical errors. But still with all of this, I started putting content on LinkedIn. It's like 1.5 years back. I was consistently writing. But trust me, I was writing very good content, very engaging content. But
Yes.
there used to be some people who used to pinpoint even a single grammatical error. Hey Neha,
Yeah.
there is some mistake you made, and I was like, what's wrong with you? Just try to understand the essence of what I wrote and try to appreciate that I am being so consistent with it. I'm trying to write, but no, there used to be some people unko like they are
Yeah.
so much into this, they have to pinpoint it. And every time they used to do it,
Okay, I see.
improved
Yeah.
gradually. And I'm still in that learning phase. But then I understood that it's okay. There gonna be some people who will pinpoint, will who's specifically gonna pinpoint that here you are making mistake. So it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that is sort of annoying. So, one thing you can do is take that as a positive feedback, okay, and then try to improve upon it whenever someone says that this is a grammatical mistake. Sorry. So, I'll say that if someone does this to you personally, like if they text you personally or call you personally that Neha, there's a mistake over here,
That's
then
actually a gesture and that make a sense. That
yes,
this shows that you have that intention to improve my mistake. But if
yes,
you are doing that publicly on my
that is
own
wrong. Yeah,
pointing, that's
yeah.
that shows your intention that you are just doing the leg pulling of other. That should not be the right approach. But we cannot change other people. That's how some
Exactly.
people are.
Exactly. Some people out there are like that, and no matter how much effort you put in to improve them or to tell them that you're wrong, they're just not going to change. That is the truth. That's the brutal truth.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
so what anyone can do
but
to learn this language?
sorry, before you go on, sorry to interrupt you, but I have to say that yes, they are going to be there, but there are really good people out there too. So don't always think
Exactly,
of
exactly.
yourself as inferior. Don't always think that you're going to lose confidence in front of everyone. So go and spend time with people who will help you grow. Yeah.
Later on, when I started, I used to get so many people like that. But later, when I was just being consistent with my work, because I was thoroughly enjoying it, I was enjoying recording myself on camera, I was enjoying writing every day out. And then gradually, I was improving. And also,
Yeah.
I met a lot of people who are so helping. They are really up for helping you out. If you are stuck with something, they will.
People who are so helpful.
I really loved it that you're correcting my mistakes here only.
Yeah, yeah. So that if I do that in the end, you might forget that when I said helping and
Sadly, I won't be
yeah,
able to connect with that. That where I met
exactly.
that person. Kudos to that. Yeah. My
Okay, yeah.
next question was that how one can learn or get started with it, speaking English.
So first you need to start speaking. Okay, just start speaking. And one thing I say to
First step,
all my, yeah,
like start from the first step. The what they need to do, like very from like very initial.
very initial stage is one thing I say to all my learners is read in English. Start
Mm-hmm.
reading. Okay, so like very initial does not mean from alphabets, right? Very initial
Obviously.
means they know English, but they want to like improve, they want to learn speaking in English, right? Okay,
Right.
so one thing which is very important, and this is the initial step, is that they need to start reading in English.
Mm.
Reading newspapers and short stories, that is very helpful. And whenever they come across a new word, it does not have to be a very fancy word, it can be a very simple word also. If it's a new word for them, they should write it down with its meaning, and they should form sentences out of that word. In that way they will know the usage of it, and they'll build up a better vocabulary. That is one thing. And the other is when they read for like 20 minutes every day or every alternate day, they can do one thing: they'll read the text out loud. Okay,
Mm.
they read it aloud. So that will they will form a good fluency in the language.
Mm.
And once they form a good fluency and they're kind of aware with how you have to speak, they can speak to people who they are close to. And if they don't have anyone, then they can speak to themselves in front of the mirror or the camera. That is these are the initial steps that they have to take, and later on it's just talking, interacting with people, making their own videos. uh, this is one suggestion that I give to my
That's how
learners
I
is
started.
that
I started recording myself on camera because
yes,
I had no one, so I just started with it.
yes, so they can do one thing like for 2 weeks consistently every day they need to make one video of themselves of 1 minute
Mm.
talking about any random topic. And after those 2 weeks, they check the first video that they ever made and this last video that they made, and they see if they have improved or not. So that's one suggestion that I give.
And any specific suggestion when it comes to reading?
Reading, no suggestion. Like I can suggest books, but no particular suggestion like that. If you want, I can suggest
Any
books to
blog
you.
also. It could be any blog or
Yeah,
any
it
book.
can be blogs, but I am saying books because people nowadays they are out of the habit of reading books. They're not in a habit of reading books, so that's kind of saddening for someone like me who loves books, who's a vivid reader. Yes. So, reading books, if you read a blog, there is a chance that you're going to be distracted because there are a lot of things on your mobile or on your laptop. So, a lot of things are
There's
going.
higher chances that you end up getting distracted from any notification
Yes. Yeah,
and you lose
exactly.
track of the reading.
Exactly. So, that is why a book is better, according to me, but that's totally your choice.
That's a personal choice.
Yes.
I really love the suggestion of recording yourself on camera. I'm
Yeah.
really impressed. I'm sure you're gonna suggest it to everyone now.
Okay. Any other questions?
Uh, I think we are done with all of the questions. And
Yes.
your feedback on my communication skills and how I can improve that. I
Your
would love.
communication skill is really nice, actually. There were just like couple of grammatical errors which I corrected,
Yes,
and that is fine. Although that is negligible, but there's always room for improvement. So try to read, and if you face any particular problem in grammar, then you can look for grammar rules on YouTube or any book, grammar book.
I just love the whole concept of Clapingo because most of the time we face this that we know English, but we
Yes,
feel that with whom to interact.
yeah, it
So
is
we
a
also
really good platform for people who want to enhance their speaking skills.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching till the end. I hope इस वीडियो ने आपकी कुछ हेल्प करी होगी. मेरे ट्यूटर से जो मेरी कन्वर्सेशन हुई थी आपने उससे कुछ सीखा होगा. आई ट्राइड आस्किंग मैनी क्वेश्चंस ऑन योर बिहाफ ताकि आपके जो क्वेश्चन है लैंग्वेज को लेकर कैसे सीख सकते हैं, कैसे वर्क कर सकते हैं उस पर, वो कुछ क्वेश्चंस का आंसर यहाँ पर हुआ होगा. And I'll highly recommend you to follow the suggestion given by my tutor that you should try to record yourself. Try recording yourself at least for 14 days, and you yourself will notice a huge difference between the day 1 you recorded yourself and on the day 14 or 15. So definitely do that. Now after having a first hand experience with Clapingo twice, now I think I'm in a position to review or app or suggest you all that you should definitely check it. You should spend some time there, you should invest some time there if you are looking for something which can help you improve the fluency in your language and to improve the mistakes in the grammatical error or something which you make while speaking, and to build a confidence in the language itself, so you should try this. First, it's affordable. Second, the tutors there are a working professional and they know their work really well. They are so welcoming. They correct your mistakes then and there without making you feel inferior or without making you feel like, oh my god, you committed a horrible mistake. So you should check it. And a few days back someone asked me कि हम कैसे इसमें टाइम इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं मैम, हमारे एग्जाम्स हैं, हम पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं या हमारी जॉब होती है, उसके साथ हम कैसे कर सकते हैं, इस पर हमारा कितना टाइम हमें देना पड़ेगा, इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा. सो हेयर इज़ अ गुड थिंग अबाउट इट कि अगर आपके पास बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं है दिन में, मैंने 2 बार सेशन करे तो मैंने 15 मिनट्स के सेशन करे. अगर मैं बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम इन्वेस्ट नहीं भी कर सकती तो एटलीस्ट आई शुड ट्राई टू इन्वेस्ट 15 मिनट्स. इतना तो मैं अपने लिए कर ही सकती हूँ, और किसी ऐसी चीज़ पर मैं इन्वेस्ट कर रही हूँ अपना टाइम जो आगे जाके मुझे रिटर्न देगा, वो मेरी पर्सनालिटी को इम्प्रूव करेगा. तो मैंने 15-15 मिनट के सेशन बुक करे. तो कंप्लीटली बेस्ड ऑन योर शेड्यूल, योर कंफर्ट. आपको 15 मिनट आपके पास है तो आप उतना इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं, आपके पास 30 मिनट्स है तो आप उतना इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं. तो यू शुड डेफिनेटली चेक इट. इससे आपकी बहुत हेल्प होगी, आपकी लैंग्वेज इंप्रूव होगी, और ऑब्वियसली आपको वर्चुअली बहुत बार आजकल इंटरव्यू अपीयर करने पड़ते हैं, तो उसमें भी आपका कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्ट होगा. सो मेरे हिसाब से आपको डेफिनेटली क्लैपिंगो ट्राई करना चाहिए. जो भी क्लैपिंगो के रिगार्डिंग इंपॉर्टेंट लिंक्स है, आई विल गिव इट दैट इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स. सो या दैट्स ऑल फॉर दिस वन. सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वन. टिल देन, बाय बाय.